You don't know what you don't know. How many times have I said that? If you knew, then we could move forward. But if you don't know something, we don't move forward. That's never been the case ever. We pretty much never know, and we still move forward because we'd rather do that than be stagnant. We'd rather take a chance. Do you remember Shit Happens? That was an important turning point in this country when people are like, what the fuck, we tried, but shit happens. Yeah. And then we kind of move forward. We didn't stay and do nothing. Right? Caleb, would you rather take a risk? Well, not you. No, because you're like, well, what if? What if what, Caleb? What if nothing happens? And then if nothing happens, do you think there's no more what ifs? What if after this what if, there's another what if? Then what? I think you're going to understand this later on, Caleb, when you become a father. You can't be the kind of father who turns the car around because a couple of the kids were acting up on the way to Niagara Falls. You're going to ruin the vacation for everybody else? No, you do what me and Rocco would do, right, Rock? You pull over the rest area, you beat the shit out of the ones that weren't listening, and then you go to the falls. You still go pick up a girl on a date. Okay, so on the way to the date, is it possible? What if you got in a car accident? What if her father's standing there and it's Rocco and he's holding the bat? I mean, anything could happen. All the what ifs you could come up with, right? I mean, Alex, you got a girlfriend. What if she breaks up with you because she's sick of putting two X's at the end of your name, right? It's better to love and lost than not to love at all. What we need to do is remember that if someone breaks a glass near the meatballs and possibly there's a little bit of glass in the meatballs, you remember that shit, Frank? When that happened? And then my grandma flipped out and she wanted to throw all the meatballs away and we're like, no. We'll take a chance. We'll try the meatballs. What if there's a little piece of glass? What we'll do, Grandma, is we'll eat slow. We're going to take it slowly and chew the meatballs. And if there is glass, well, that was a calculated risk that we took to get that delicious friggin' half ground meat, half veal. I think that's what she uses. You're going to throw that in the trash can? I don't think so. None of you guys are even fathers yet. So, I mean, you don't really know much. There's so much more in the world that could happen. What if you have a baby, huh? And something happens, like it turns out to be like Ronnie. I mean, Ronnie's been in quarantine for 50 years. He's never left Cleveland. One time, he's been to Youngstown. Rocco's wedding, when we had to go pick up strippers and blow. And by the way, Ronnie's not in quarantine to protect himself. He's been killing himself slowly for 50 years with cigarettes and bourbon and Twinkies. The reason he self-isolates is so you don't get none of it. What I'm saying to you is you gotta take a chance, right guys? Always, every day, if you wanna move forward. Or do nothing.